Oh, looks like my neighborhood, right? If you live in the valley, chances are you heard this all night long. You might even be hearing it right now, even without the TV on. Fireworks just going off all throughout the night. You're looking at multiple neighborhoods in Peoria where many people, they use those illegal fireworks, some even getting dangerously close to them. I'm sure everyone's heart stopped a few times, but this led to a lot of different 911 phone calls to start off 2026. Kind of just goes hand in hand, New Year's and a lot of work for these firefighters and police officers.
Yes, our Troy Lynch, he did a ride along with them. He actually spent his New Year's Eve with the Peoria Fire Department. So he is live at Station 191. He has been up all night riding along with these firefighters, really seeing what they have to do on New Year's Eve, because this is different. They have their typical nights, but this one is a whole different ball game.
It is a whole different ball game. It's very busy, one of the busiest nights that they have all year. And Emma, I do want to say that we still can hear some fireworks around this Peoria area that we're in right now, which is absolutely mind-boggling why it's still going on, even when it's a little rainy outside too. But we've been here since 10 p.m. last night, and we've seen crews here at Station 191 responding to about about 7 or 8 calls. We actually see an engine returning right now from a call that they've been on for maybe about an hour, one of the longer calls that we've seen overnight, because some of the calls that they've gotten, they've been able to get there, then within a half an hour, they're in and out and back at this station. But we were able to go with them on about 3 or 4 different calls throughout the night, and they say they get maybe 2 to 4 calls on a regular average night. But this night was definitely one of the busiest ones, and right when we got here around 10, within the first 15 minutes, we got sent out to a call. Now, this call was that we're showing you right now was actually about a few minutes after midnight. These guys, right when midnight hit, they were very busy. Now, there was a small fire that we think started because of fireworks, and there were also multiple dumpster fires that we all responded to, started by people throwing away their recently used fireworks, which is a big no-no. Now, every single call that we got, they got to the destination in less than 5 minutes, which was incredibly impressive with just how efficient these guys are, even when they're just waking up to go on a call. Now, it was a very busy night for Station 191. Now, here's a better look into the first call of the new year.
This is stop number 2 on the night, literally a couple of minutes after midnight. So many fireworks were going off, and as you can see, some of the firefighters just putting out a small fire right here, potentially caused by fireworks. You can see lots of other people out here just watching.
Yeah, it felt like there was a crowd every single time that we responded to a call. Then calls did slow down a little bit after 1 a.m., but they were just really busy at midnight. And there were also calls that didn't end up amounting to anything. They were a false alarm. So also these firefighters, they're putting out real fires, but they get a handful of calls that really don't amount to anything, which really disrupts their sleep. And they hope that they can get enough rest so they can respond to these calls and put these fires out as efficiently as possible. But it's really tough for them. I mean, the whole entire night, we're seeing these aerial fireworks, which are not allowed in Peoria. They're just going off non-stop. And then even I was talking with the crew, they said sometimes they're driving through neighborhoods where they're literally going through people that have fireworks in the middle of the street and they're going off. So very bizarre, very strange, and definitely a dangerous situation for them, but they have been doing their job incredibly well throughout the night, and so far from what we've seen, nobody has been injured, thankfully, guys.
What an interesting night. I mean, Troy, one that you will never forget. You brought in the new year with a bunch of firefighters. My gosh. All right.